Okay, so I thought that I would just share with you some of my favoriteest memories from one of my favorite times in the whole wide world, Christmas. And I wanted to share my memories of Christmases of yore. So, in case you know, like Christmas might become illegal or I might forget. So, just wanted to share it with you. My earliest memory is the excitement of opening our old box that had all our old Christmas ornaments in them. Now it's been replaced with more uniform, sparkly ornaments, but back then it was just this little special box that we had. And they were a motley but a jolly crew of balls and bows and doodads that I can't really even remember what they looked like. Somehow the box had the smell. It wasn't a piney smell, not exactly, but it was a memorable, mild smell that I always smelled when we first opened up the box. It meant that Christmas was unquestionably here, and we were going to be having some fun decorating a Christmas tree. Or, well, at least until one of us got poked with an ornament hook, or my dad discovered that half the light strand we put on the tree didn't work. But Christmas comes with all its little foibles that makes it Christmas, and that's why we love it so much. My next olfactory memory, how is that for a command of the English language, was the incredible smell of our Christmas tree. You might not have been able to smell it upon immediately entering our house, but once you got into the kitchen, you might start getting a few whiffs of it. And then once you were standing by it, like at the point that you're standing next to the tree, it just was amazing. And it embraced you. The smell of it embraced you and it told you to be happy no matter what. Just a wonderful Christmassy smell. At night, I would look up at the ceiling and I would just be entranced by the light show that our tree kind of reflected onto the ceiling with all the colored lights that we had on the tree. And I would just let myself ooze with Christmas contentment. The next memory, what else? Cookies! Oh my gosh, the cookies! Every year, my mom would make her utterly flawless sugar cookie dough, and she would proceed to stick it in the fridge to harden, which annoyed my brother and I so much because we just wanted to decorate the dang cookies. More important, sorry, skipping ahead. We just wanted to decorate them, and then we just wanted to eat the dough, honestly. Like, that's rule number one for me, eat the cookie dough. It's probably not rule number one for my mom, but it always has been for me, and it still is. Eat cookie dough, raw cookie dough. Another unique memory, which will likely date me to a time before my time, was our Christmas records. So, not Pandora or iTunes, not CDs, not tapes, not even 8 tracks, records. The kind that when they were done on one side, you flip them over and you listen to the other side. We had those and I just loved them. The crackle and pop that kind of inevitably comes with records would be considered low quality audio nowadays, but back then it was just magical. It was music that my mom listened to when she was young and kind of when she was first experiencing the magic of Christmas. And so I loved it for that. And it carried a kind of like timeless time travel feeling where you're traveling in time to music from 50 years ago, Christmases from 50 years ago, but yet it didn't seem old. It was just timeless because Christmas is timeless. So it was amazing, and Christmas records were hip in our family, even if they're not cool to anyone else. They were awesome to us. Finally, presents. It was extremely exciting to see all the different sizes and trying to guess like what they were. And it was really exciting to see how they would just appear like a day or two before Christmas. But let me make one very important note. Never once did my parents tell me that Santa was real, and never once did I ever feel gypped, like on Christmas happiness. I never felt that the whole Santa thing put any sort of like extra specialness in it that I wish I had had. Presents were still a huge secret and surprise, and mom and dad would busily wrap them the night or two before we would unwrap them. Technically not Christmas, but that's okay. And the next morning we'd see them just magically lining the tree. But we knew who bought them, and we knew who to thank for them, but we always got super excited and really anticipated finding out what the treasured contents were inside the packages. So that was fun. if you're a Christian, then on top of all these fun sides to Christmas, this is a season to remember how lucky we really are that we have a Savior who lived as one of us and died as one of us, and saved us, basically. But if you're not a Christian, then at least try to just have so much fun with the simple joys of Christmas. Aside from the insanity and the rudeness and the budget breaking and the commercialism that seems to come with Christmas, there are so many little joys that you really can find fairly easily. Like, my first two favorite memories of Christmas were smells. And another favorite memory is food, and another favorite memory is old Christmas music. And basically, all of those are free. So that made my Christmas what it was growing up. And if you can, just try to do the same. Just sit back, eat 1 or 10 sugar cookies, listen to some old or even new Christmas music, take a big whiff of your Christmas tree, or if you have to, a big whiff of your pine-scented candle. And just remember that Christmas is as simple as you want it to be, as long as its focus is love and happiness. So, I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye.